Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Capcheck here, and welcome to Men of War 2. The release date is today. Thank you so much, Bestway and Fulcrum, for sponsoring this video. I appreciate the support. So, if you've got no clue what Men of War is, it's an RTS we've covered as a franchise quite a bit on the channel, normally from the perspective of looking at total conversion mods, because it's always had really good modding support. Total conversions, meaning that they've modders have completely changed the game into totally different universes. Today, we've got the proper sequel to the main franchise that's just dropped. And I'm gonna front load the video with what I think is the coolest feature ever. Right now we're looking at multiplayer, right? PvE battalions, PvP combat, what you normally expect from a real-time strategy game like this. But if we go to campaigns, if you're an RTS player like me, I love co-op gameplay. You know, skirmishes, cop stops, the rare actual campaign that you can play through with a friend. And RTSs that come to mind for co-op properly are pretty thin, and two of them I'm thinking of are only co-op because of mods. Well, Men of War 2 has 4 different main game modes for single player, and every one of these are 5-player co-op. And that blew me away. I had no idea until they sent me a message. So that's super exciting, right? Now, I've already played through a few of these, but Operation Overlord's one we're gonna take a look at today. But let me go through the campaign modes, the game modes. You've got your traditional story mode. By the way, there are 3 factions in this: the Russians, the Americans, and the Germans. I've already played through all of the historical campaign for the Americans, but these are full story modes. It's scripted with characters to follow and customization options as you go through and choose what kind of battalion you wanna play. Historical, this is the one where if we go into this, we played through this 3-player co-op, starting off with the 101st Airborne, dropping in over Normandy, where you have a very limited number of units at your disposal at night, sneaking around, stealing German equipment, and then eventually you get into the proper fight mode, right? These are scripted into one to the next mission, but you still get customization in the way of a tech tree, and you get, actually, let's share the full tech tree, because I've already spent all of my resources. Here's the tech tree, by the way, for the Americans. Yeah, everything from, anti-aircraft guns, you can go down to artillery, which is my sweet spot for armor, self-propelled guns, mortars, flamethrowers, P-51s for airstrikes, up to proper airstrikes, paratroopers, Marines, half-tracks. Where's my baby? Where's the Greyhound, right? They've got the little armored car that just wrecks face. I love this thing. Tank destroyers like the Wolverine. You can start perking into this stuff as you play through the campaign. And as 5-player co-op, it means every player gets their own tech tree. They can own unlocks that they want to do. And to really sell the customization, let me go back real quick and show the missions. Because I've already beaten the landing mission, we can look at this one. I have access to multiple battalions. Each player in co-op gets to choose what kind of battalion or regiment they want to command. My just bread and butter when I played through this with Mr. Wasted Space and Avi was artillery. Every time they could spot an enemy, I would drop rounds on their heads as quickly as I could. I love this. Edit regiment, you can see all the field guns that I've gotten here, and you can swap these out for other equipment based on what you unlock and what you buy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get into a mission, and we'll talk more about the customization of the co-op in a second. Oh, right, the other game modes. Conquest is the next one. This is literally like a conquest map, like a literal map where you're choosing where your regiments are gonna go and deploying them. Again, you've got a tech tree in this. You've got various regiments that you can choose from. You actually unlock regiments in this one by completing objectives. Most of them are research into a certain technology, and you'll unlock the battalion that is kind of represented by that technology. This one, for instance, is a particular tank. You'll unlock the 2nd Tank Division, and these regiments control what kind of units you can fill your army with. Those little cards that you saw earlier. The last game mode is Raid, which is 16 missions in a chain that are randomly generated with objectives. We'll look at the Western Front for the US. And this will drop through all the maps. So this is more of a cool chain together skirmish mode. Again, all of these 5-player co-op. That's really cool to me. I don't think I've ever seen that in an RTS. Multiplayer, like I said before, it's kind of your standard fare. PvE battalions. You can see all of the different battalions. There's even engineers, which I think, that's why we're gonna use this one mission. You'll be able to see what engineers do in just a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and go under historical. Let's go Operation Overlord, and then we're gonna do the D-Day landing. I am going to choose, ooh, do I wanna go Artillery Regiment? Yeah, let's do Artillery Regiment so I can show how awesome this is. And then all the stuff that we're gonna unlock if we win it. And we unlock, well, it shows what we're going to unlock, which are the 2 regiments that I already have up here, because I just finished playing this. Let's edit my regiment. What do I wanna bring in? I automatically get the AA, so what I'm gonna do, I haven't unlocked this in research yet, so I can't buy more of them. Yeah, I'm an artillery regiment. I need supply, desperately. Like, we need to take a supply truck with us. So let's go ahead and pull you off of here, open up the spot. I need to buy a couple of these trucks using a couple of the, what is that? Wow, it's not much for supply trucks. Let's go ahead and recruit those. That's what you use your dollars for between missions. And then we're gonna fill this up. Can we give you a few more? Yes, we can. And all the players would be doing this in a match. Oh, I need to buy some more Maxons. Let's just recruit a bunch of those and fill those out. Oh, I'm at 195 of my total battle rating. I can't go any higher than that. These echelons, by the way, are how when you get to pull in equipment. Ooh, we get a mortar tank too, the M8, but I can't buy extras. Yeah. And regiments, what's limiting what I have access to. All right, this should work out pretty good, I think. Let's go ahead and start this off as the artillery regiment. Of course, like, infantry would have something different. They'd have access to more heavy, high-end infantry towards the late game. Engineers would give more engineers. The anti-aircraft regiment would have more access to more of these gigantic, like, machine guns, which are fantastic for locking down city streets. Versus the various armor regiments, depending on what kind of armor reg you are, you'll get like light armor or heavy armor, and the amount of it you can bring in. So we were playing with like Wasted Space playing armor, but he realized he didn't bring any, he ran out of fuel in one mission, and we realized he doesn't have enough spots if we want a lot of early armor in the game to bring in a fuel truck. So I brought in a fuel truck to refuel his tanks, and he was already using my Logi trucks to get ammunition because I was running artillery and I wanted, ammo for the artillery guns. And if you've never played Men of War, it gets very simulatory where you've got to worry about inventory and stuff. I'll show you guys. This one plays a little bit smoother
the designated point
in how they handle inventory.
That doesn't matter anymore. The second and third echelon will follow us. Now we have to carve passages through the barriers and suppress the emplacements on the dam.
You heard that, bully boys? There's a job for the sappers.
I hope you give me sappers because I brought artillery this time. I don't know if I even, yeah, you did, you gave me sappers. Yeah, they did. You have sappers, here's a tutorial. I do actually recommend this campaign as a way to learn the game. It's not half bad. WASD to move the camera around, middle mouse wheel to look around. You can zoom way in. All of my favorite RTSs let me zoom into like shoulder level. Get the drop vehicles in the back there. Now, sappers, they're all about taking out these defenses, right? So we can clip them with wire clippers. We've even got dynamite on hand if we want to. And it is, for all you Men of War aficionados, this is a Men of War game. If I hit I can literally look into my inventory. I can see my mines, my dynamite, my shovels. But, check this out. Because it's Men of War, the levels that they go to, no, don't take that, don't take that. Let's use this one. I just clicked the trench button, click, I ordered him. They can dig trenches now. You can, if you like digging in your RTSs, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I'm playing artillery. Okay, so what I can't show you is how engineers work. If you have an engineer unit, like the infantry one does, I actually face that towards the ocean. So we're all like looking out at the ocean instead of paying attention in this direction. But I just wanted to show that you could do this and you make little fighting positions. Freaking cool. You can even put down sandbags. But if you have engineers, which if I took infantry, we could have. Let's go ahead and start moving out. Help the AI. I'm gonna clear these and try to clear these bunkers. I could have brought engineers in to build structures like concrete bunkers, watchtowers, gone full almost Sim City mode, which I was totally doing when we were playing co-op the other night. But I am artillery, so let's not screw around. I'm bringing in the artillery early. So what I've done is, first echelon, that's your first spawns that you can bring in. I've just called in the artillery, it's being towed in, so I get access to all these troops. I can tell them to get out of the vehicles, get back into the vehicles, man this stuff. I can tell them to get out. They are automatically set to this button down here, firing mode, so they should fire at enemies the second they get a chance. It's a Ukrainian team, so some of their macros are a little weird. Shift 1 is how you make groups in this, not control, which is really strange to me. I'm only gonna bring one gun in. They are deploying. I bet they're gonna fire automatically.
Don't give the enemy a
Let's see if they do. There they go. Yep, they've decided that something needs to die. I'm also gonna bring in a Maxim. Let's go ahead and bring you up here. I can hook them back up to tow them closer. And because it's mid of war, I can also do this. If I hold control down, I can manually control that artillery. Fire! I was wondering if I could break that without using a sapper, but the answer is no. What I can do, yep, is do that. I want them to shoot that. Sappers, let's go. You guys are group 2. I want you to split into 2 teams. 2 men head over here, and I want you to cut that. I want the rest of 3 to cut this. Looks like the AI's already taken out some of, or maybe I can't see them, the bunkers, which is good for us. Go over here and cover them. We're clipping right now the wires. Come on, boys. Did you just die? Oh, you did just die. You did just die. I need artillery support right here. All right, cover him. Get it done, get it done. Okay, they clipped this. We're gonna move on to the next one. Our job is to clip all of these. The only reason I have this artillery support, hold position. Don't go anywhere. The only reason I have this artillery support right now is because, let's bring up some riflemen to cover our push, is because I went artillery, and I normally wouldn't have that access if I hadn't already beaten this and unlocked it. This is the mission you unlock those battalions. Yeah, fire away. Now what the hell? Did we just take out a German truck? I missed. The best mission ever. That sounds like armor. That's exactly what it is. And our Maxims here. Rolling our Maxim out. Rifles, I need you up here as well. Let's go. Hold up. Let's let the tank go first. You know they didn't bring in that tank until I opened up this? The Maxim is a 4-barreled AA machine gun. So as long as the tank is eating up all of the coverage for it, I'm gonna move them up here. Detach. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Guys, I need you to engage the enemy.
Let's show him who's boss.
Okay, I need you to rotate first. Friendly troops have arrived. Let's get you over here. I want you guys prone.
Are we there yet?
What do you got? Germans, open up on them. Ooh, we're taking hits from the right too. Boys, oh, you don't have any, you seriously don't have any? Smoke grenades? Take them out. Cover our push. I'm jumping into the trench, got some cover. Cover, 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 cover. If you double right click or if you hit U, you can make your guys charge and make them sprint up. I think we're doing okay here. Let's help suppress.
Roger that, sir.
Actually, line of sight's looking pretty good on that. Go ahead and suppress that bunker. All right, sappers. While we're keeping them busy, our objective was to break these, not to push forward.
Brothers, move your butts.
And group 1, what do you got? Put some fire on them right here. Start shelling that while our sappers move up.
Beans and bullets ready.
You're not driving, so get over here. I want you to pick up our sappers. I love that you can do this, that you can send like vehicles out and pick people up. You can tow vehicles. How are you doing back here? Another thing that they've added is this. Sir. I just used up the sandbags in our inventory. Wait for it, there's a little loading bar right now. Probably hard to see on YouTube, but there's a little like sandbag loading bar. And now he's got sandbag cover. And there's some kind of penetration system, so it'll be harder for them to get knocked out if something gets close. Sir, you can also do this. Another loading bar is going across as they're using one of their resources. This is the camouflage position. This will mean it's harder to be spotted by scouts, or by anybody, basically. Scouts are actually a lot better at spotting, about detecting. All right, we are being shot at, so I'm gonna kind of put you guys up against the wall here. Scratch that, I'm gonna just have you run in. Keep the truck nearby, I want you guys to load up as soon as you're done. Where are you going? Why are half of you going outside? Get over here.
Ready for action. Waiting for your
Okay, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. I must have right-clicked past it or something, so he's gonna start clipping that. That's our last objective over here. If we can get some artillery fire on
We're done with the barbed wire.
this position. I'm rotating the gun, I'm holding Q, wait for it, aim, get it on lockdown, fire! Okay, that was not a super accurate shot. Fire! That's a hit. Changing. You can imagine how fun this is in co-op when your buddy's like, I've got an AT gun, so-and-so position. And you can, you know, hit your command group, pick out your artillery and be like, support's on the way. I have truly enjoyed artillery. Now, what's going on here? Why is this so inaccurate? Or when your artillery is about to be overrun, it gets a little sketchy. I found mortars to be super effective too, because they're really accurate and they shoot really fast. Whereas the artillery, the bigger the gun goes, the longer it takes to reload. All right, guys, you got it on your own. I'm just gonna have the gun auto fire on you, and I'm gonna pick up the rest of my sappers and get on out of here. Sapper team, get the truck.
Take the gun.
I think there's 3 spots open, right? 1 passenger and then 2 in the back. The AI's like, I'm gonna use, that's an AI Marine deciding to hang out in my vehicle. Okay, there was not enough spots for us. All right, heading up. Now I know I've lost a member of this gun, but I feel like I can move up, right? You can totally steal enemy equipment off their bodies. You can steal their trucks. Where are my rifles?
Ordered, sir.
Hey, rifles.
We're ready.
That's a nice truck they got over there.
Affirmative,
Actually,
sir.
scratch that. Get over here into cover. Because when you're out of cover, you're really easy to get killed.
Liberty.
Yeah, get over here. Get in cover, get in cover. I'm gonna direct some fire your way. If my artillery can't support my own push. I could bring up a field gun. Are you good? Did you get him? It's a lot of fire.
Understood, Captain.
For not getting him. You know, you could move up. Oh, no, he can't. He's been tracked. So there are repair kits in the vehicles, and you can repair even enemy vehicles, and you can repair them and steal them. Friendlies are moving up on the right. We've got one more objective to take out. There's our vehicle. Go ahead and lock up our anti-air. Sweet. Rifles! We're moving, and you guys are moving on foot, because I want to make sure we're not going to get slapped. I have a feeling we have an enemy. Yeah, we have an enemy pillbox right there.
Push forward.
I'm going to tell you guys to
We're
not
the
fire
thunder of
at all.
liberty.
Get into the tree line.
Consider
Let's
it
get
done,
you a little
sir.
bit stealthier. I just need you close enough to see it.
Rush the field. Stay
All right.
sharp. Go, go, go.
Give me artillery fire on this position.
Charge.
Fire when ready. See, we can see him. Rounds out.
Smoke deal is waiting
Fire
for
right
us.
there, actually. And where's my, ooh, there's a machine gun right there. I could take that.
Give us the word, and we'll spread freedom.
Okay,
like
we're gonna move
wildfire.
over here,
Keep
and
the
we're gonna
momentum
sprint.
going. We're unstoppable.
And I want you all to take cover.
We're done with the pillboxes.
Oh, we're done.
Now
That's
we
it.
must organize the unloading of the vehicles
clear.
and ordnance.
Hold your horses, Captain.
And the map is
Your force reports that
expanded.
The enemy artillery on the hill is active again. The heavy AA guns are a threat to our vehicles, which won't be able to catch up to us unless we take out those guns. And if we shut those howitzers up, our field artillery can safely position itself here.
Second echelon available.
And we've gotten our second echelon. Now, normally, in most matches, not all of them, depending on what kind of campaign you're playing through, you'd see a timer on the echelons, and that would, you know, move into the next set of whatever your army makeup is. And a lot of times, the like heavier stuff is farther into the echelon. Not always. Really depends on what battalion you're playing with. Some of them are a little front-loaded. But we just got our second echelon because we've completed an objective. Because that's how this mission works. But most of them are based on like a timer. I think it's like 5 minutes for the last one. So you get it relatively quickly. But this one requires us
In
to
position.
complete objectives.
Awaiting further
I
instructions.
want, whoa, camera freak out. I want that machine gun. Go grab that,
I'm taking
MG34.
command of the vehicle.
You guys can walk, we're good now. You can walk,
behind the
it's
wheel.
fine. You've got your AA gun ready to go. Rifles are over here, grabbing this. Sappers, I don't know what you guys are
Get ready.
doing. Come on
We're in
up.
for a
Actually, go
sprint.
grab me that truck. Oh! No! Sometimes there's physics issues. I've never seen one explode, but I have seen stuff get stuck.
Damn it, feet. Don't fail me now.
Wait, you guys were supposed to grab that machine gun and take it with us because we have an objective to take out. Now, the enemy has artillery, and I was wondering if he was gonna... I wondered how this was gonna work, because normally you're playing this as like a sapper infantry unit, right? You might have a couple of mortars. And the way I beat this the first time was I snuck up some mortars right here in the tree line and I mortared the crap out of them. But now, we are the artillery, so we can just set up a counter battery situation. You guys go home, I don't need you. I love that you're just driving off into the ocean. Basically, I've told them to go home so we can open up that build cap a little bit. Let's go ahead and deploy you. Guns deployed, gonna hit R, gonna rotate you, get you set up the right direction. I know where the enemy is set up. Also, we did totally steal this. Team, let's go. It's so silly that exploded, but also kind of hilarious.
God disposes.
How do I get up on this road? Is there a road through? I think we're doing it the old-fashioned way. I think we're gonna just break right through this area, maybe. What's the route? There's a big group of friendlies on this side.
Affirmative.
Let's go join up with them.
Dish out some American justice.
MG-34 is moving up. Artillery is ready to fire. I have to try it. So manual control the gun. Actually, I don't even have to manually control. I can just hit F2 and click, right? Yep, guns just... Oh, that was a scout plane. A scout plane just spotted them. Return fire. I'll run one of them. As long as you can see an enemy. This is what was great about having scouts. One of us was using like Pathfinders, and there's even a unit that can make artillery even more accurate. I think you can get spotters, because one of the players I was playing with in co-op was doing that. We did just get a few of them. I'd love to, well, I don't think we're capturing anything, and I don't need to see you to kill you with artillery. Let's just fire into the position while we get ready for our assault. Actually, yeah, just do this.
My butt is covered with grass from all the sitting around.
You have to right-click. I was left-clicking. And I want both guns firing here. And this would normally run our ammo out because we have, well, we have 43. It worked.
Great job, officers.
All right, team, you can stop firing. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. No, don't do that. Don't stop everything that you're doing. I need to switch you to, nope. There we go.
Move.
I'm gonna run out of ammo if I kept doing, oh my God. Did they seriously just give me all these guns?
We've been briefed and debriefed. Time to let us
I forgot, part of the pseudo tutorial for this is that they give you more guns. I'm an artillery battalion, let's go! Rotate the gun, and you're free to fire whenever you're ready. Also, I need all you rifles.
Ready to move, just
all of you rifles. Now, if I moved them closer, they would be
done,
more accurate, which honestly is probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and load up.
On it, Commander.
Like, we'll load up half of them.
On it, Commander.
Get in there with him, because he's only got one person. I'm noticing that they didn't give us enough crew to run all these guns, so we're probably gonna have to get people in them. That might actually be part of the tutorial for this mission, is like, hey, here's how you crew vehicles when people get wounded and knocked off. Because yeah, that's supposed to be 4 people on that gun. We have our tier 3. I can get the mortar tank. Why not? Get the M8, roll him up, open top. We don't want to get hit with mortars or anything, but we got the thump. Looks good too. Turn around. There you go. What are you guys doing?
At your command, Chief.
Deploy here. And infantry, get ready to move.
Affirmative, sir.
And where's my little, my little truck? Let's get you up here as well. Looks like the AI is pushing as well. Cool, they were waiting for our signal, I guess. Mortar tank's ready to support the attack. We'll get to the top of the hill.
Time to let us loose, Cap.
You know, open field up there makes me a little nervous. Can you guys get up there? Or is there like a route up there? Looks like we can't go directly up that hill. What are we seeing? Oh, I see. Yeah, we've got to go around. We've got to go around. They're pushing up that way, so there's like a wobbly path this way.
Got your back, sir.
All right, let's go. We're moving out.
We're
Not that the artillery needs to change positions. You guys are set. Go ahead and deploy here, and deploy. Let's back you up and just deploy you there. Now, since some of you guys don't have enough crew members, I'm going to empty the crew on these vehicles and use that infantry. Everybody out.
In position.
Crew here. Crew here.
Orders, sir.
Just,
We're
yeah,
ready.
get all the way out. You have a machine gun? Yeah, you have a 30 cal, don't you, my little tiny towy half-track?
Got your back, sir.
Oh, it's hilarious. What other guns need crew? You do, because you're not gonna be able to move. Guns are already firing, and we're being engaged.
Are we there yet?
Ah, that squad was a squad of gunners.
move.
Well, you're
Just give
infantry
the word.
now, boys. I'm sure it'll be fine. Infantry's already pushing up on this side. And that'll be able to spot for us. We'll be able to find where the enemy targets are.
Ready to give him hell, Uncle Sam. Just
So,
give us the order.
like I was saying with the engineers,
Will
they
do,
can. Oh yeah, here's how you do sandbags. I'm just gonna build a couple.
Roger that.
We've got friendlies that
Fortify
already
the
took this
position.
village, but I think it's a cool mechanic, so we might as well show it. So you can build sandbags. You can build with engineers proper freaking like bunkers made out of concrete, towers, full on like little HQ buildings, little square HQ buildings, which are pretty neat.
All right,
Let's go move out.
gentlemen, advance. Got it, sir.
We're
moving.
rolling. So yeah, you can really dig in, and I look forward to seeing what that means for the
Rush
modding
the field,
support.
Stay sharp.
They're not
Go,
messing
go,
around
go.
either. They've already been like, yeah, no, modding support. It's gonna be a thing. Or it's already a thing. I don't think they actually waited. I think they released the full like map editor and tools.
Sir, standing by
So,
for your orders.
we're moving.
Let's move, boys.
And I hope the system isn't too different on how you mod this game compared to the
Shoot
last
now,
one,
boys.
because
We're
there's
moving on
already a
up.
number of teams. Hey, get your Willy Jeep up there.
American our hearts, awaiting your orders,
Our objective is to take out some AA in the back. There's a Pack 36. Now, I probably, with the amount of artillery, you know what?
Sir,
Let's do
your
it. Let's
troops
do
are
it.
ready and waiting.
I need both guns, 3 guns,
Sir,
4 guns,
standing by for
plus
your
the
orders.
4.1 inch. I need you all to fire on this position. You may fire when ready. I think our Willy is running up there. Yep. Fire! It's gonna take him a minute to turn and rotate. Oh, there's the big one. You always tell when the 4.1 lands.
unload the vehicles.
Holy crap. And then I
We've been lucky
just
today.
move
Our
them
people's
down.
Navy and Air Force acted in concert.
Super
We were
fun.
able to avoid major
Super-
casualties.
A lot of times they make the artillery in most RTSs like really weak. It's the king of the battlefield for a reason, but they always like super limit it because balance or whatnot. But man, it doesn't seem that limited to me in this. I have gotten my butt kicked by enemy artillery. That means that when I'm playing, especially co-op, I think my job is gonna be to make sure that counter artillery battery fire is gonna be really important. But we won the mission, right? So if we look under rewards, you'll see that I got dollars, XP, and free XP. XP is generated by using particular units. You'll get XP for that chain in the tech tree. Also, that was some multiplayer supply, which I think is used to unlock special units in multiplayer. They're like the weird little collectible ones, like having French resistance in your army, stuff like that. But let's go under the technology tree real quick, and let's look at the full version. So I didn't bring any field guns, so I didn't really get much in the way of experience for this. Though, I do think I got some, because it says I have experience. It does say I have experience, probably because they gave me some of these guns. Oh, I was playing artillery battalion, so they gave me some. Even though I don't have it researched, but I couldn't buy new ones to have more of them, like respawns, basically, more to call in. I also like that if you leave your mouse over a square, it will fade everything out and show you exactly what tree you need to go down to unlock said thing. And with the, I don't know if I showed this already, but we're gonna go back and look at it. If I go under multiplayer and PvE, you can see all the battalions. Look at them. I don't actually know if this is all of them. This might not be. Where are the engineers? There's a specific, you can get engineers for most regiments if you really want to invest in them. There it is, Engineer Battalion. They get, by default, the mine-sweeping Sherman. The one with the chains that just whip around. which is pretty great. They also can set mines. That's the other thing the engineers can do. They can set like anti-infantry, anti-armor mines and stuff like that. So, all right, everybody, that is a brief look at Men of War 2. We're gonna play more of it eventually on the channel, and we'll be covering the mods probably for the next 5 years in this game. That would be my guess, if not longer, looking at the old one. The last game to come out. So, if you enjoyed this, you guys know what to do. Let me know if you're gonna pick it up, and what modding teams are you excited to be seen, like, moving over to this one, especially with digging trenches and stuff? I could think of a few freaking cool mods that need to be ported over. All right, everybody, I will catch you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, everybody. Can we get more co-op at our RTSs? Like, hey, other devs, see this? This is how you do it, more co-op. Not everything has to be a freaking esport. Bye, everybody.